Go ahead, Andre Ward.
I just want to thank everybody for coming out. This promotion has been like no other promotion that we've ever done. You know, I've been grinding, focusing on training, so I haven't seen all the billboards and all the posters and everything, but I've been getting a lot of feedback. The weigh-in yesterday was unbelievable. I've never been at a weigh-in in my hometown like that. I mean, it looked like a mega fight. Like, it was a ton of media. It was packed. And I couldn't get caught up in it yesterday. I had to stay in the moment because, you know, obviously I still had a fight that I had to fight. But this was huge. This was big. And it was against a big-time opponent on a big stage on HBO against probably, you know, the biggest crowd that I've ever had here at home. So it was either rise to the occasion or get my belts taken. And I didn't want to go home without my belts. I take nothing away from Chad Dawson, Gary Shaw and his team. I mean, it was intense leading up to this fight, but as it should be, because it's a lot at stake. Chad is trying to feed his family. I'm trying to feed my family. And in this business, I've said it once and I say it again, a loss, you know, it's a lot of repercussions for a loss in boxing. It's not like other sports where you can take your time and recover and play the next game and everything will be okay. So it's a lot at stake. So I take my hat off to Chad. He risked a lot coming down to fight me. He called me out. And you got to take your hat off to Chad for that. He has nothing to be ashamed about. Chad Dawson is still the light heavyweight kingpin, in my opinion. But it takes these kind of fights. You know, I was telling one of the guys that I was with yesterday that stage in my career when you're fighting guys that you don't know where they come from. You know, they got everything to gain, nothing to lose. That's the hardest stage in a career. I like this stage when you're fighting other accomplished champions because I feel like personally I rise to the occasion. And as a champion, you got to rise to the occasion every time out. I mean, you can ill afford to have a bad night in this sport. And that's what I tell myself when I'm training. Training camp was you know, we train hard like we always do, but we had some trees. We had a lot of trees in camp this time, 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". We went through 8 sparring partners this time. We've never had that many. And we got a bunch of different looks, and I was ready. I was ready, and I felt like if Chad Dawson beat me, I'll take my hat off to him, but I knew it wasn't going to be easy for Chad, and it wasn't easy for me either, regardless of what it looked like. So I just thank everybody for coming out. I'm glad we pulled it out, and we did it in a major way tonight.